Step 1. Get a panel at PAX and bring a bunch of consoles and laptops. Step 2. Invite pro gamers. Step 3. Question mark, question mark, question mark. And by that I mean, hope that people actually show up. You gotta beat the pros. Live from PAX East. TSM Snapdragon, Kelly Mrs. Violence Kelly, Filipino Champ, and more take on all challengers face to face. Beat the pros live from PAX East. We at GameSpot frantically bring you all the action and take audience questions for the pro gamers. By shoving mics in their face to find out what their favorite sandwiches are, the PAX attendees will have a fighting chance to actually beat the pro.
Your first victim, your name is?
My name is Richard, and I'm happy to get thoroughly destroyed by F-Champ.
What's up, man?
At F-Champ Ryan. Everyone follow him on Twitter.
All right, we got our first match of the evening all set to go. Ryan, why don't you quit out of here, stop stomping down whatever you're doing here.
We gonna play? All right, let's do it.
All right, Ryan, now who are you going to start off with? You going with your guy?
I'm gonna play Magneto. I like Magneto. I like the evil guys, you know? I'm always been the bad guy anyways in the community. So I totally embrace that, you know what I'm saying? That's my role. I have to be the villain.
Excellent. And who was Magneto facing off against?
Yeah, just a simple puppy. Maybe Wolverine and Doctor Strange. Everyone, read a book. Read a book.
I like the encouragement. Reading books is good, y'all. Here we go. Starting off to Beat the Pros with F-Champ about to stomp people down. Y'all can watch it up on the big screen. Does anyone have a question for Ryan Ramirez while he goes about doing his nasty business in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Such a feeble attempt. Stop it! Wonderful. I think
now, and the match is in progress. Doctor Strange about to get KO'd. Oh, and it's Magneto with pretty much 100% health there. Man, we should call this Get Beat by the Pros. F-Champ, did you just perfect that situation? Is that what just went down?
It was almost a perfect. It was 99% though.
99%, man. Are you slipping? You've been working all day on the PAX show floor.
Yeah, man, I've been working for like 14 hours now. Shouts to Newegg and Complexity, you know.
All right, well, let's get the next contestant up here. Come on up, sir. Step into the ring with F-Champ. What's your name, my man?
Brandon.
Brandon, what's your strategy here for taking a few points off of the old F-Champ?
Hit him 3 times.
3 times, that's a good goal. It's good to set goals here. Let's fire this up. We're going to head over to League of Legends in just a second. Again, if any of y'all have questions for the pros up here, for Ryan Ramirez, for TSM, and for any of these pro Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gamers who we're going to get to in a second, line up at this mic here. It probably works. All right, while those guys get started, we have a League of Legends match getting set up over here, and I'm looking for Dan. Dan, where you at, man? Dan is over here. Dan's going to be our host in observer mode here in League of Legends. Dan, you're parked over here. Say hi to the folks.
Yo, what's up, crowd? Give me a loud hell yeah! No hell yeah? Hell yeah!
I like it, man.
Not enough enthusiasm. Maybe a little bit more when the game starts.
All right, we're across the way here from the League of Legends folks sitting up on the stage, but give us a quick rundown of TSM. Who's the cast of characters we got up there, Dan?
So over there we have Wild Turtle, our new AD for the last week of LCS. There's Odd One in the jungle, Reginald in the mid, Darius top, special support. And of course, this is an ARAM game, so they will all be in the middle of this game.
We're getting some hollers from the back to show Marvel up on the big screen. Ryan McDonald, can we get the Marvel action up on the big screen real quick? Because it's going really not so well for Dr. Doom. Dude, put Marvel up on screen. We got a match going right now. We got a KO of F-Champ. Beat the Bros indeed. This is a best of 3, folks, a best of 3, but he just took one off F-Champ, and I was going to ask him about it, but now he's right back into the mix. And man, we are having some feed issues right now. That's why you're not seeing it right now. But if you want to see Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, shift yourself over to this side. We're about to start up a League of Legends match. Can we show Marvel vs. Capcom? Hagar is taking it right now. This is, F-Champ is turning it around. All right, here we have it up on screen. Give it up, folks. Oh my goodness, putting the hurt down on Magneto. And you've got a match here at PAX East, ladies and gentlemen. Just one character left for F-Champ. Can he pull it out? Ooh. Hagar taking some hits. The focus is intense here. Let's hear it, folks. Let's get some cheering here. Let's get some support for beating the pros. Dormammu's health ticks ever closer. And that's gonna do it. Almost Dr. Doom. 2 characters down, 1 left. Hagar just punishing him in the corner over and over. It looks like a long day is taking its toll on F-Champ, and that's a win! Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on here? We got some great sportsmanship. We got some chatter going. How you feeling, champ?
Good games. Good games. Good games.
Good games.
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
All right, one more round of applause for our first beating of the pro tonight. All right, now make sure, you two that just played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, make sure to head over here. Put your name in the booth for or on a little piece of paper. We're giving away some SteelSeries gear. And you guys have already done that. I'll tell you about the gear in just a sec. F-Champ, how you doing, man?
It's okay. Tired.
All right, he's just getting warmed up. He's shaking it off. We're going to get the next contestant up here. That was a good game. Ever the great sport. We're going to head over to League of Legends now. Dan, are we about to start this match or what?
Yeah, man, this game, as soon as the challengers join the lobby, we'll be good to go.
All right, looks like we've got Eric Tay over here setting it up, getting these challengers into our first League of Legends match of the night. I want to draw your attention over here to this little table. We've got a bunch of SteelSeries gear to raffle off for everyone who participates, whether or not you beat an actual pro. We got mouse pads, we got mice, we got keyboards, and we have headsets. And for those of you who are watching this stream online, we're going to have some trivia questions. Got some giveaways for you two at home. But it looks like we've got a first question here for one of the pros. Why don't you ask it here, my man? Tell us your name and give us a question.
I'm Jennifer. And any pro?
Yeah.
You're kind of busy.
That's okay.
I want to ask Wild Turtle where Chaos is moving to.
All right. Wild. Which one of you guys is Wild Turtle? That was not a joke. Hey guys, which one of you is Wild Turtle?
What did I say?
He's asking you where Chaos is moving to. That's his question.
I don't know.
There you have it. You asked. All right. Are you guys getting in the match here? Are you all in the lobby? Let's go, guys. Get it started up. Are you having technical issues? Can we get someone over here to help them out? Let's take a look at what's going on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Match in progress as we take another question. You there, young man.
I don't know.
Are you just standing in the question line to confuse me?
I'm standing next to my partner.
Okay, you're standing next to your partner. All right, cool. Who always got a question? You do? Cool, come on up.
I have 2 questions for 2 different pros, actually. One for Dyrus. Where's Mr. Pillow?
Dyrus. Put your hand up, Dyrus. Help me out.
Freak the Shoutcaster took him, so I need to get another new Mr. Pillow, and I'll eventually get it, so I was like, whatever.
I hope you could understand a word that he said, because I could not. All right, next question. What's your name, man?
Noel, and I have a question for Odd1. I wanted to know if he's looking forward to Zach coming out.
All right, Noel. Yell out your question again. I forgot what it was.
Is he looking forward to Zach coming out?
Oh, man, that might even be live.
Are you looking forward to Zach coming out, the new champ?
He looks sort of fun. I mean, I've barely seen him, but apparently he blows up in many pieces when he dies, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna have to see him play him, but yeah, I'm really excited that might be a new jungle in the scene.
Very cool. All right, we're gonna check over here and see how these other games are going. F-Champ's just finishing up another match. You guys getting started here on Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Still working on it? We are having some Xbox problems. How many of y'all have Xbox problems before? Yeah, me too. All right, we'll take another question real quick here. Step up to the microphone.
My name's RJ. I'm from Canada. Represent Odd1 and Xpecial. Thanks for doing a good job. My question's for Cloud9. Right now you're a starter, or my question's for Wild Turtle. Right now you're a starter for Cloud9 and you're a sub for TSM. So if Cloud9, if they end up qualifying in LCS in a couple of weeks, would you leave TSM or stay as a sub on TSM or what?
I would be TSM.
Good stuff.
Good answer.
All right. Next question.
Oh, word.
You get to enter if you play.
I just tried.
So I guess, well, my name's Riley. I'm from Vermont. I guess this is for TSM as a whole. You guys are known as like, or you're known to have like the biggest community and the strongest fan base. What do you guys feel like you do differently to attract that over other teams?
So these guys are strategizing about their ARAM game, so I couldn't really hear, and they're kind of loud. So can you repeat that?
It's easy to win then, right? No, I was just saying, you guys seem to have like the biggest and strongest community, like fan base. What do you feel like you do differently to attract it over, other teams that bring these people in?
So you said that we're definitely one of the teams with the strongest fan base, but
I mean, like, what do you do differently over other teams?
Oh, what do we do differently over other teams?
What do you feel you do? Yeah.
So I think that our players have really strong relationships as like friends, and we get along really well compared to other teams. Like we've been around for a really long time, and we've been playing League of Legends since the really start. So I think that our team cohesion is much better, and we're a lot closer than other teams are. So I think that's where we really shine as a team, and we play a lot better with our fans like support. So we're just like really glad that we have you guys.
Sweet, thanks.
All right, thank you. I got a question for you guys. Y'all seem to know TSM very well. How many of you watched Game Cribs, watch these guys in action? Give me a round of applause for that. Yeah, a lot of folks. I don't know, what is it like for you, man, living in a house? You got cameras pointed at you, people looking at your stuff. How you feel about that?
Since I streamed a lot, it's no big difference. It's just they see my body as a whole. It's not really a big deal.
Not really a big deal, I think is what he said at the end there. All right, we are having an internet problem up here. We're getting it resolved real quick. We're going to have League of Legends kick off momentarily. Meanwhile, we've got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We're going to check in on Ryan Ramirez and what's going on over here. Let's get that feed up on the big screen for folks. F-Champ, how's this match going?
It's doing okay.
Tell me more while you're playing.
All right, so the match.
And it's over. All right, hey, good game, man. All right. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, that line is moving, folks. You want to get a chance to join the raffle, that's the one to join. We're getting some technical issues resolved up here, and down here we're going to have these games going soon. In the meantime, next question. Step up, my man.
Hi.
Hello.
Much like most of us League of Legends players, we're asked throughout today and yesterday, and maybe even tomorrow.
Hold on, time out. Who do you want to ask it to?
Everyone.
Pick one.
Okay. Dyrus.
All right. He didn't ask yet, I interrupted him. I just want you to pay attention while he's asking it. Go.
What is your favorite off-build champion?
Off-build champion?
Just kind of crazy build.
Soraka top, Soraka mid.
Oh.
Karthus top.
Oh, damn.
Karthus in the jungle. Karthus in all 5 roles.
That's what I'm looking for.
There you go. There you have it. Next question.
Question for Reginald. Who do you think the best AP mid player is besides me?
Besides who?
Yeah. You're currently my favorite.
I really don't know. Okay, so the way I think of things is it doesn't really matter who the best player in each role is, because at the end of the day, it's all about how well your team does. Like, you can be the best AP middle in the world and be on the shittiest team, you know? Like, no offense. Okay, I'm gonna use Double Up as an example, but no offense to him. Everyone in NA says he's the best AD carry in the world, right? Or best AD carry in NA, but look at what place they are at, you know? So I really don't like to think about who the best person at each role is. I like to think of it as who brings the most to the team. And there's many ways that you can bring a lot to the team. It's a team game, and that's just how I feel about it. But really good AP mids out there are like Alex Itch, Froggen, Messiah. They're really good players. And if you look at like Korean players, like Ambition from Azubu, all those players are really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's my answer. But anyways, I just wanted to thank everyone that came out here. We really appreciate you guys. We don't get to go to PAX East that often, and we don't get to go to Boston that often. And we're really happy that you guys came to the booths and let us just like sign things for you guys. And we really appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
All right, the countdown has begun. Our inaugural League of Legends match is going to start. I don't know how long it's going to last. As soon as it started up, this whole team just started going, oh my God, oh. So I don't think it's going to go well for them. All right, there we go. We're going to check. There you go. You see it up there. We're counting down. Going to check in with Dan over here. We're going to give us some pregame analysis as we kick off our first League of Legends match of the night.
All right, so right off the bat here, we have TSM versus the Challenger. If you look on the blue team, we have Twisted Fate, Tarek, Rumble, Zinjal, and Amumu. And notoriously, Rumble, Zinjal, Amumu is just incredibly strong at level 6. And so you're going to see a lot of power spike at level 6. And even before that, they have a Twisted Fate, which is this really strong early game. And if you look back on the purple side, they have a Maokai, a Volibear, Katarina, Poppy, and Evelyn. And looking at that purple team, they don't really have an answer to Twisted Fate. So Twisted Fate's going to be able to carry it to that mid game. And then they're just going to be able to blow everybody up on the purple team. So I'm a little worried because anytime when it comes to an ARAM, it comes down to a lot just what kind of champions do we have and how are we going to play it and how are we going to play it right to win this mid and or late game. All right, so I'm going to pass the mic back to Chris here.
All right, Dan, thanks. I was just getting a little update from Jody. When am I going to give away stuff? We're going to give away the first thing in 5 minutes. Count it down for me. Not literally. You could just remind me in 5 minutes. All right. This match is going to get started. We're going to have another question from you, sir, with the Google hoodie.
Sure. My question's for T Squared. Is the golden age of competitive Halo over?
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom T Squared Taylor, professional Halo player. Give it up. All right, can you repeat your question for T Squared, please?
Is the golden age of competitive Halo over?
Well, I think that ended when Halo 2 came out, to be honest. But I don't know. Virgin Gaming is doing a lot of things. AGL is doing a lot of things. They're still working together with MLG. So hopefully it goes through. 343 is doing a lot of good things for Halo. So a lot of updates came out the last week. So, you know, it's not going to be as sick as it used to be, but it's still, esports is growing, and that's going to help, you know, Halo in general.
All right, thanks.
All right, T Squared and the Halo matches are going to be coming up in a little bit once we get Black Ops 2 kicked off. We're going to get an update on that situation in just a sec, but let's go over to Dan and we'll check in on the League of Legends match in progress. Let's get that feed up on the screen. Actually, Andy, can we just get a quick shot of the competitor here against F-Champ? We got a cosplay battle. Introduce yourself. Tell the folks what you're dressed as over here.
I'm dressed as Axel from Kingdom Hearts 2 by Square Enix.
Yeah, give it up for Kingdom Hearts and Axel. What's your name, man?
My name's Abe, and I'm from Maryland.
All right, Abe, what's your strategy here to take on the champ?
I'm gonna kill him.
Champ, no, you have no doubt received plenty of death threats before. It's sort of an occupational hazard. How do you respond to this kind of action?
I'm really scared of him. Look at him. I'm just really scared of him.
I mean, he does look very intimidating.
Yeah, but I got a lot of friends, you know. They could take care of him.
You got a crew here, man. We got your back.
I'm really scared of him.
Do you think you can master your fear and play some video games here?
All right. That's all right. I get it.
All right, F-Champ. That match is getting underway. Dan, what's the League of Legends status, homie?
All right, so the game is just about to jump into loading, and as soon as we load up, we're gonna be underway. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about what ARAM is and what's exactly is gonna go down. So in an ARAM, especially on Proving Ground, you start off at level 3. So you wanna look at your champion versus the enemy teams. Which champion is stronger at level 3? And how you need to build and or itemize to get to where your team is stronger. So just looking off the bat, I said that Twisted Fate is going to be really annoying early game with his wild card. He's going to be throwing them down all day. So it's very important for the purple team to be able to just dance around those cards and avoid all of those. If they can get to hyper late game and build for late game, a lot of MR, a lot of health, just a lot of bruiser, they're going to be able to survive the burst that TSM has at that level 6, 12, and an 18 spike, or 6, 11, and 18, or 6, 11, 16 spike.
All right, Dan, as this League of Legends match gets underway, we're going to give away a prize. All right, time for a little drawing here for one of these SteelSeries mouse pads. I'm going to reach my hand in here. If I call your name, please give a big shout and come up and win it. Turtle. Is there a turtle here? A literal turtle. Someone is making awkward sea turtle. What does that mean? I know that dude's name is Turtle. I'm talking about who put the name. Yes, you missed the shout part, but all right, you won something. Hey, congratulations. How did your match go? Did you play UMVC3?
Playing Black Ops 2.
You are playing Black Ops 2. You haven't played yet, but that's cool. Oh, you're sat down. Ready to play? Awesome. Here you go. Thanks to SteelSeries. Congratulations to you. There's plenty more to win, folks. We got headsets. We got mouse pads. We've got other accoutrements, and we're going to take a look at those in just a sec. First blood has been drawn in the League of Legends match. We've got a big scrum going down over here. I'm going to pass the mic over to Dan and give us an idea of what's going on.
So right now the purple team is just really pushed against the wall up onto their tower. They have no answer to the blue team. The wild cards is going down, poking them very, very hard. And especially with Electro Harpoon, they have a lot of poke and it's just unanswered. The only real wave clear they have back would be Maokai's sapling, and that is not coming down enough. You know, what he's got to do is just go up, throw his Arcane Smash. Oh, and the stun goes off onto Katarina. Katarina, he's going to have to use the Baron and back out. And Expecial is just being very ballsy, but he knows there's really nothing to lock him down. So the only imaginable way that the purple team's going to get a kill is just a quick flash, throw over the shoulder by Volibear, like right here onto Odd1. Odd1 gets tossed, gets picked up by Katarina. A good return kill for the purple team.
All right, thanks, Dan. We're going to take another question. From you, Mr. Standing by the microphone man, step up. Say us your name and what pro you want to ask.
My name's Mike Gurney, and I want to talk to X Special.
All right, X Special.
For you, that's the second one past the stairs.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
It's very kind of you. All right, I'm coming in with a question for you while you're playing. Lay it on me.
Hey, X Special, since you and Chaos X have been
Speak up a little bit, please.
Since you guys and Chaos have been playing for a long time together in bot lane, do you think you're going to have any problems adjusting with Wild Turtle for that synergy you guys used to have?
I'm going to need you to articulate a little better. It's a little echoey in here, as you may have noticed.
Since Chaos and you are gone, are you going to have any problems playing with Wild Turtle in the future of LCS?
No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna take some time to adapt, but overall it should be not a big deal. I mean, I've played with Chaos for so long, but it's all about communication. As long as I talk and he talks, we'll be fine.
And you talking to the microphone while you're playing? How's that?
That's great too.
All right, thank you for your question. And this match is proceeding apace. TSM pushing in. And these guys are getting the land set up with Black Ops. There's one station that's a little borked, so it looks like we are maybe setting up a 3-on-2 match. Instead, we'll be getting you folks cycling through there pretty soon. Dan, what's the hap?
So right now the score is 6-2 in favor of TSM. If you look at their hit point bar though, TSM is quite low. Darius can get one comboed if Katarina can somehow burst down Darius with the help of his team and take down an additional person, he's going to get that reset. So what you're looking for right now is getting Katarina fed. If Katarina can get fed, he's going to be able to just continually jump on somebody, take one person out, get that reset, jump on another person. He jumps onto Wild Turtle. Wild Turtle does get backed up by Zinjao. Zinjao comes in, takes down Evelyn and Katarina, and then Volley Bear does get knocked up again, and it looks like another 3 kill for TSM. So right now, the hit point bar on TSM is actually quite a bit lower. What Purple Team wants to not let TSM do is let them get executed under that tower, because if they do get executed, Purple Team will not get those kills. Poppy going and getting a kill. Maokai getting another one. Darius is very low. They're chasing him. Poppy getting turned on. He uses his diplomatic immunity. However, Darius does take him down when Poppy uses diplomatic immunity. Only the person he cast on can deal damage to him. So had he finished off Darius, he might have been able to back out of there. Reginald getting really aggressive onto Maokai. The team is not backing him up. Reginald dropping very low, gets tossed over the shoulder, and Volley Bear picks up a kill. Score is 12-6, still in favor of TSM. The gold gap is closed a little bit better. Earlier was a 3K gold advantage, now is about a 2K. The stun shatter, Brilliance goes down, Katarina drops, and it looks like Purple Team's gonna be pushed back to tower. Right here, what the Purple Team wants to do is, they gotta be really careful. Everybody on TSM, just ding level 6. You do not want a Mumu to combo with that equalizer from Rumble. Just those 2 ultimates alone can take down the entire Purple Team to about 40% health. So right now what they want to do is just all about timing right now. The moment TSM sees an opportunity, they're going to be able to just unload all their ultimates. They got to be especially careful right now because it is under the tower. There's a lot of minions on it. The tower is very low. The equalizer goes down. Reginald going too deep will get taken down. The reset goes down on Katarina. Katarina does get some more damage onto Oddone. Oddone dropping very low. One more hit. The Bears goes down. Ignite is also on him. One more hit does kill him. Katarina gets the reset, but she is very low hit point. Let's see if she's going to be able to do anything. And it looks like Poppy picks up another kill. Wild Turtle, knowing that his entire team is dead, will have to back out. Katarina, one hit from dead, gets hit by a stray wild card. In addition, Eve, Maokai, Volley Bear, Poppy, everyone very low. Gold card goes down, gets tossed. Anyways, one more hit. Wild Turtle will go down to Volley Bear. And then a revenge kill goes down on to Reginald. Reginald going very ham. One more hit goes. Oh no, the health pack saves Maokai. The overheat saves him. However, Maokai jumps back in, gets knocked into the wall. Reginald turns on Flame Splitter, takes down Maokai, and then the sapling picks up the revenge kill. Poppy is very low right now. He's got to be very careful. Any type of damage will take him out. Special with a bandage toss to close that distance will drop his Curse of the Sad Mummy, sending him into place, picking up a kill with the Tantrum. Wild Turtle ulting in, looking for some damage. He did do quite a bit of poke onto Katarina. Katarina's got to be careful. Any stun off of Wild Turtle will be able to get him taken down. The Twisted Advance goes on to Special. Special dropping very low to tower, picks up the kill. Credit goes to Maokai. Odd One going deep. Maokai is also, I think, yeah, they pick up and, yeah, Mumu goes down as well. Volibear going in with a charge, is looking to throw somebody over. However, he throws Reginald. Not a good idea. Reginald's way too healthy. And it looks like Wild Turtle picks up a kill on the other side, while Reggie picks up one on the top side. Poppy using Diplomatic Immunity needs to take out Wild Turtle before he uses the gold card, and he does. The ultimate does wear off. Odd One is going to be able to deal damage onto him. Reggie flashes in, harpoons, picks him up with the Flame Spitter. So right now there is one more tower left before the inhib is bare. Once that tower drop, purple team is gonna be in a lot of trouble. That will leave TSM free reign to poke on those inner base turret. Right now Volibear with a toss onto Reggie, thrown at an obscure angle. However, he does get Twisted Advance on. He's dropping very low. Katarina can pick up this kill. He can get out to safety. He does not pick up the kill onto Reginald, and therefore TSM will be able to back out alive. Darius coming in, knocks up Poppy. Odd One coming in, dropping very low. Volibear with his ultimate is doing splash damage. However, he will get taken down before the ultimate or his passive will turn into effect and heal him back up. Poppy is left pretty much alone defending this tower. He will not be able to save this, and purple team will be pressed onto their inhibitor. Reginald going very, very hard with a little bit of health. If Katarina can make some big plays right here, he might be able to take down their entire team, but he will need to be followed up by Maokai. Ideally, if Maokai goes in first, draws the stun, Katarina will be able to do something. However, she is stunned in the back, not in position. Walter looking for that gold card. If he can stun anybody on purple team, they can potentially just lose this inhib and get pushed down even further. Wild Turtle low on mana. Here's a very good time. Oh, Katarina gets engaged on. Curse of the Sad Mummy locks down two people. Equalizer goes down. Eve is way too low. Gets hit by a stray wild card. And it looks like Volibear gets taken out 1v5. Maokai goes in with Twisted Advance. The stray Flame Spitter picks up the kill on Eve. And then Zin picks up the kill on Maokai. Poppy going in hopelessly. Just gets ding once, falls over, and it looks like the second base tower will drop. Once it's dropped, I don't think there's anything purple team can do to come back from this. Katarina actually picks up a kill, jumps away, jumps back into special, does not get back to tower in time. Eve coming in, everybody is low hit point. Let's see if he's going to be able to kill anybody. No, and it looks like Volleyball will drop. Eve barely making it out alive. Odd One with the barrier bait and the heal does come out barely alive. Oh, Diplomatic Immunity goes on to Wild Turtle, taking him down. One more hit onto Odd One, and he will drop. Let's see if he's going to turn. No, Poppy gets knocked up, and he will drop as well. Katarina, easy kill right here. Everybody has no mana. Jumps onto Tarek. One kill, reset. Jumps onto Amumu. One more hit, will drop, gets to ignite, and she's going to look for this third kill onto. No, he doesn't get the kill because Volibear comes in and picks it up. That will stall the game a little bit longer because TSM will get killed and has to come back into lane. Rumble coming down the middle lane, looking for some aggression, 1v4, just taunting them a little bit. Throws a couple of Flame Spear. Let's see if he gets tossed over. If he gets tossed, he can very well get taken down. No, he doesn't. The toss does expire, and he will back out. Wild Turtle, with his ultimate, does jump in to assist Reginald as well. Reginald going really crazy, 1v5, not a good idea. Katarina jumps in, gets stunned instantly, and will drop to Wild Turtle. Equalizer goes down, hits two people, does zone them back. Volibear in there alone. If Poppy can somehow go in there, stun Reginald. Oh, he gets a stun off Reginald, dropping very low, a little bit of follow-up damage. No, Reginald actually gets a heal from Tarek, goes in the stun from Tarek, does prevent any further damage, and Reginald does get away alive. Poppy really wants that kill, however, she is very low herself, and she drops before she's able to do any damage. Katarina comes in, one-shots Reginald, looking for the reset. Damage goes off to Odd One. Nope, it does not matter. Dyrus ends the game.
All right, big round of applause for Dan and TSM for taking that win, even though you guys totally knew like 4 minutes ago that happened because you saw the team get up and walk down. But that's video games. We got a new team up for League of Legends. You guys get into a match as soon as you can. But we've got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 up and running. Technical difficulties have made 2 stations are playing split screen here, but the games are underway. I'm going to point out some of these pros while they are entranced in the fight. It looks like it's a pretty close match currently, so I won't interrupt. I don't want to get too close to that mic also and make things explode. So going down the line, we've got Mr. X, we've got Fear Assassin, and Mrs. Violence. Let's give a big hand for all our Call of Duty Black Ops 2 pros. Yeah! You could also yell. Yelling is fun. All right, so we are on with the challengers here. The split screen we're seeing up top. Switching classes. I don't know if y'all recognize, we are definitely using some GameSpot hardware here. Kevin Van Ort's Fiddle Cup gamer tag popping up there. Looks like we got some good chatter among the challengers, but at 91 to 55, the game's not going so well for them. All right, I'm gonna come over here, put the mic in front of Miss Violence. Kelly, how's the game going so far?
Oh my God, I can't hear you. It's so loud.
All right, we've got Fear Assassin. He's not wearing headphones. He can't hear anything except for me talking in his ear. Fear Assassin, tell the folks how the game's going for you.
It's going pretty good. I'm pumped up right now, and they're giving a good fight right now. They're not bad.
What loadout are you rocking?
I'm using the PDW. I'm just trying to run around, get close range kills, so trying to hold down the hard points for my team.
Looks like you guys have almost double their score. The pros are doing the beatdown. That's a technical term, doing a beatdown, by the way. Who are we watching here? Looks like we're still watching the challengers. We've got the two stations hardwired up here. Again, if you folks want to play Black Ops 2, there's a line right here. You want to play League of Legends, the line is right here. You want to play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the line up against the wall. And if you want to ask a question of any of these pros, like this patient young lady, you stand over here. Please step up to the microphone.
Hello.
Hi. Tell us your name and who you want to ask a question to.
My name's Sydney, and I have a question for X Special.
All right, X Special, we got a question coming up here. Go ahead.
So I main support like you, but my friend at school is really stupid and said supports that are like useless and stuff. So can you give me good words to like tell him how awesome supports are?
Supports carry AD. AD suck. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
Ooh. How many of y'all play AD out there? Yes? Like I saw 3 hands and heard 1 person yell. What about support?
ADs are okay. Supports is just better.
There you have it. Go start it up, yeah. All right, we got our second League of Legends match starting up right now. Jody Robinson's pointing at the merch booth, which means it's time to give away something over here.
Actually, Chris, I got some.
Over here, too close.
I got some questions. We got some questions here.
You got some questions? We're going question for you in just a second. I'm first going to give away one of these mouse pads to Kyle Kakiza. Kyle, where are you at, Kyle? All right. Kyle, what do you want? Here you go. This is what you get. Congratulations, my man. Thank you for playing. And you, question time.
All right, my name is Richard, and I have a
little
question.
closer to the mic, please, Richard.
My name is, I have a question for Wild Turtle.
All right, Wild Turtle, here I come.
Why are you playing on a Mac?
I don't have a. This is someone else's computer.
Wild Turtle stole a computer from someone at PAX East and is now playing on it. You heard it here.
I don't even know who to ask the question to. I just want to ask if I like the hat.
Who's got a next question? Come on up.
I saw one. Yeah, my name is Russell. I'd like to ask the odd one a question.
All right.
I want to ask you, do you like my hat?
I don't know what his question was. Could you please repeat that again?
Do you like my hat?
Yes, I do. It's awesome.
Thank you. That's it.
What does a hat like that say about a man?
It means they're very smart, very handsome, very awesome.
There you go, folks. All right, next up in the question line.
Oh, I'm so short.
Homer Rabar to the rescue.
Okay, hi, I have a question for X Special.
X Special.
Okay, so I kind of made support, and I'm just wondering what is the best tip for getting the AD carry to respect you in that lane? Because you know they're not always the best.
I guess you just yell at them a bit, and oh, I said I guess you just yell at them and make sure they listen. If they don't listen, well, just go AFK or something. I'm just kidding.
Thank you very much. All right, looks like our first Black Ops 2 match is concluded. We're going to go over here and introduce the pros real quick while we get the next team set up. Mr. X, stand up and introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hi, I'm Matt Mr. X Morello from Team Rage. Championships.
Yeah, give us some of your accolades, man. Like, boast a little bit, brush your shoulder off.
Well, where do I start? I played Gears 1 professionally. I played Rainbow Six 1 and 2 professionally. I was on the disc for Rainbow Six Vegas 2. And now I'm playing Call of Duty professionally, and we qualified first for COD Championships.
Congratulations, man. Someone out there wants to be a pro gamer in Black Ops 2. What's your one tip?
You just gotta grind, man. You gotta put in the hours, and it'll happen.
So many hours. Next up on the pro shooter roster, we've got Fear Assassin. Say hi to the folks, introduce yourself.
What's up? It's Robert Assassin Walsh. I play Call of Duty professionally, and I'm on Team Fear.
You're on Team Fear. Tell us some of your accolades. What have you done for me lately in the world of pro gaming? Sorry about that, folks.
I'm actually a national champion for COD 4, and during the 2011 MLG season, I won MLG Rally for Black Ops. So those are like my two biggest tournament winnings.
What's your next competition coming up?
COD Championship in 2 weeks, the $1 million tournament, so I'm pumped for that.
Excellent. GameSpot will be covering that, folks, for all you COD fans. That's just 2 weeks away. All right, well, someone out there wants to become a pro. What's your tip?
Just put in, you have to be dedicated and you have to put in the hours. You know, you got to put in at least 8+ hours.
No, man, he took that one already. You got to say something else.
Well, you have to get a SCUF controller because that improves their game a lot. I'll tell you that. It's actually the Fear SCUF, and you can buy it online right now, so check it out. It's so good because of the paddles on the back, A, B. Instead of actually taking your finger off the stick, you could press back paddle. So you're always in full control.
Nice, very cool. Thank you, Fear Assassin.
Chris.
And Homer.
We got some questions here. You ready?
I gotta say, then Miss Violence has got to
All
say
right,
everything, and then we're coming to the question line, which is growing. Kelly, here you go.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
No, I think it'd be anyone.
Hey, everyone. I'm Kelly, Mrs. Violence Kelly, one of the best female gamers in the world at first-person shooters and third-person shooters. And you guys might know me from the controller Battlefield 3, where I kicked T-Squared's ass 1v2. Just want to let you guys know.
All right, Mrs. Violence, if someone wants to become a pro gamer, give them a tip.
Everyone can play for 80 hours a week. Anyone can do it. Anyone can play games. But you actually have to have the heart to do it. It's not just playing with your friends every day. It's grinding and perfecting the same stuff over and over and over. And you got to have the heart to do that. It's absolutely annoying sometimes, but you got to push through and just do it.
All right, we'll let you guys get into the next match. That's the lesson, folks. Pro gaming is not just playing games for fun. You got to grind it out. You, sir, step up to the microphone.
My name's Sean.
Hey, John.
Sean,
what's up?
Nothing much. I have a question for Reginald.
Reginald, coming your way, buddy.
Okay, do you see any changes in the meta happening during season 3? Like whether across lanes, like is it still going to be 1 top, 1 mid, jungle, 2 bot?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of changes. People are doing 2v1 a lot more, and people are just getting better, so you can do more things. Like before, everyone's coordination isn't as good at all, and people would just go to their natural lanes and play to the meta. But people are getting a lot better, so they can change the meta any way they want. Like you're seeing a lot of weird things happen lately, and the game's only going to change because people are playing every single week in a tournament, and they're going to try to always win, so they want to pull out new things.
And there you have it. Step up to the mic. The next question. Let's rattle these off.
Hi, my name is Brian, and my question is for Wild Turtle because somebody has to rep for the ADs.
Someone's got a rep for the ADs, Wild Turtle. He's got a question for you.
What's the question?
What do you think of Quinn and Valor?
Ken
do you
and
think
what?
they're Quinn and Valor? Do you think they're viable? Do you think they're good?
I think she sucks. Her ulti's really fun though. I like her ulti.
Not a high opinion. All right, next question.
All right. Hi, I'm Trevor. I have a question for the odd one.
All right, coming down the way. Trevor, what do you want to know?
What do you think of Taric and Leona jungle?
What did you say?
What do you think of Taric and Leona jungle?
Taric jungle is actually not bad. He actually has good sustain and armors and utility. Leona is okay if you can get ganks off, but her farming's a little slower later. Taric jungle is actually really good. It's just people report you when you play them because they don't think it's good, but I think it's actually not bad. So Taric jungle is really good. Leona's farming's a little weaker though, but still decently good ganks.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep those questions rolling.
Hi, I'm Gunnar, and I have a question for Dyrus. Why don't you play Jax and Vlad as much as you used to?
Every day the meta's been changing, and I used to play Jax like thousands of times back in the beta, and I've never really met up to pro level expectations while playing Jax. Vlad also kind of fell out of the meta because people started to learn how to play against him. Also, for top lane, the picks that I pick for 1 vs 2 or 1 vs 1, we also need engage too. So it usually depends on what the team needs. But there's many situations where Vlad can be picked, but I've just like forsaken it all together.
Cool. Next question.
My name is Greg Phillips, and my question is for the odd one.
All right, odd one.
Odd one, my question is for you. It's twofold. One, did your parents or the adults in your life ever realize that people were going to be waiting in line for hours to see you play? And my son is the kid in the white sweatshirt sitting across from you. I just sat in a room for 2 hours so he could come and see you. What did the adults in your life think about that?
I think they didn't think it would be this big. At first, they just said, "Go have fun, enjoy your life." Because we travel places, like I've been to Asia and Europe. They didn't know how big it was until I showed them videos of like how many people watch this. Like a lot of people play this game. So my parents are really supportive of it. Yeah, even I didn't think it would get this big, but it's gotten really big the past few years, so it's been a really amazing ride.
My second question is, what kind of Subway subs would you recommend that he eat if he wants to be like you?
I like turkey and ham. That's probably my favorite one. Pastrami's pretty good, but turkey and ham with lettuce, tomato, cucumber, ranch dressing, and Italian bread is what I usually have.
Very nice.
We got a lot of sandwich fans in the audience out there. All right. One more question, then I'm going to give away a prize, and then we're going to do more questions.
All right, sweet. I have a question for any pro player on the League of Legends side of esports.
You got to pick one.
I will pick Reggie, because he's a team leader.
Reggie.
I have a question. How do you get more recognized inside esports? Do you rather focus on team play, or do you think solo queue and personal skills are more important, and why?
So there's a lot of things that can get you recognized in esports, and you can approach it in many ways. One big thing is being educational, and you can see that Wings of Death is very popular because it's very educational. Another one is just straight out being a personality. Like, Odd1's pretty funny. And then being unique, Darius. I don't know why people watch Darius, but people love Darius. I love Darius. I don't know why I love Darius. And then another way is just performance, and it's just the dedication. The fans see you dedicate your life every day, focusing really hard, playing really hard, and when you win, people follow you. That's just how life is. Like, people like to watch winners. And for us, it's a combination of everything. We really like to communicate to our fans. We create a lot of content for our fans to read and watch and learn from, and we also educate. So TSM tries to do a lot of everything. And I would just say that we're the jack of all trades. Last season we performed very well. We created a lot of content, and we're really good to our fans, and that's why we're successful in esports. So you can look at many ways to be successful in esports, and that's just how we do it.
All right, thanks.
All right. I want to pop down here, go for a 2 for Jody Robinson. Pull me 2 names. We're giving away 2 mouse pads. I have no idea what that was. I was literally just standing here. Name number 1, please come up and we can collect your mouse pad. Patrick Gomez. All right, and joining you in the glory of free things is Travis Valdez. That's this guy. All right. Before we go to another question, I'm just going to check in over here with Dan and get an update on this match. I've been making Team TSM talk a lot through this match. Has it affected their performance, do you think? How's this match going?
Oh, this match is a landslide right now. If you look at the score, it's 23-12. And I actually enjoy seeing my brother get stomped on, but he's actually doing really well, so I'm a little disappointed. He's got that 10-4-4 skill, and once he gets that DFG going, he's just going to one-combo anybody and everybody on the other team. And like Katarina last game, he has a reset. He's going to go hop, 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 and people are going to die. So I'm a little worried for Purple Team because they are just about pushed back into their base. But you do see Poppy here a little bit pushing and making some little bit of comeback. But the score is heavily landslide in TSM's favor. So the score is 24-13. So TSM does have that first tower out, and so they're just pushing right now. And just the composition in general, you have a lot of shields, you have a lot of heal on TSM. That just makes for a dominant early game. And had TSM gone the AD Tristana instead of AP, this game could have very well been over already.
All right, we've got top men on this issue up here, folks. Please bear with us. There are cables being plugged and unplugged furiously, and there it's back. All right. Quick question before we go back to Dan for a live commentary of the stomping in progress. Step right up.
Hi, my name is Tom again, and I have a question for the odd one.
Say that louder.
I have a question for the odd one.
Yes. Odd one. Question coming in for you.
If you had the power to remove any champion from the game, who would you choose?
Probably Timo.
Yes, Timo.
That seemed to be a pretty popular choice. All right, Abe Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, I'm back again. I actually had a question for Filipino Champ.
All right, Filipino Champ, I'm coming your way with a microphone. Let's give it up for this guy one more time, folks. He's been working hard all day, and now he's been working hard on the sticks over here.
You guys should give him a hand, because he's been up for like over 12 hours trying to help the convention be an enjoyable experience for everyone. We appreciate it, so thank you.
There we go.
My question is actually I have 2 questions. Do you think it's, as a professional, do you think it's more important for you to have more control over your movement or your combos? Because people always say, well, if you can do a damaging enough combo, then you can win. But do you think movement's more important? Because if you can't hit them, then the combo doesn't really matter, does it?
I think overall movement is more better because if you have great movement, then you have less time to block, you know? You don't never have to focus on blocking anymore as much compared to like if your movement is bad. Combos are useful if you optimize your combos in general, but then again, you gotta maximize your movement first. I feel like movement is number one because movement is also defense and offense, so.
Okay, and then my second question is, I know you play a couple different teams, but aside from the characters you already play, if you could play one other character in the game that you don't currently play, who would it be?
I would play Ghost Rider.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. That's pretty cool, I guess, since you play Sim, so that's understandable. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Abel. Let F-Champ get into another match here. And let's take another question. Step up to the mic.
Hey, I'm Nick, and I actually have a question for T Squared, wherever he may be.
Here he is. Come on over here, T Squared.
What's up, buddy? I was just wondering what your favorite past lineup of Straight Rippin' was.
Past lineup of Straight Rippin'. It would have to have legit on it for sure. That's for sure. But I did really enjoy that team with Strong Side as well. These are probably two of my favorite teammates that I've ever had right there. But when it comes down to an actual lineup, you got to go with the one with Elamite, Snipe Down, Legit, and myself. I mean, the national champs. So the montage, it's too popular.
I agree. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Next question.
I'm Malcolm, and I wanted to ask Ryan a question, Filipino Champ.
All right, Ryan, coming over to you with a question. This is a mid-match question. Can you handle it? I think the answer is yes.
What?
He's going to ask you the question right now.
I wanted to know how you prepare for Mora Doom when there isn't a top Mora Doom player in NorCal.
You're going to ask that question in just a second once Amaterasu goes down in this MVC match. Can we get this one up on screen so people can watch the end? There it is. Magneto doing his dastardly work. And Dr. Doom, boom. All right, say your question again, please. Oh, wait, give him a quick good game. Yeah.
I wanted to know how you prepare for Mora Doom when there isn't a top Mora Doom player in NorCal.
All right, a lot of people ask me that. What's gonna happen between if I fight Chris G again? I think it's gonna be different. I have a lot of tricks and tactics that I'm not using that I'm saving for the World Championships, which is July. So that's why lately I've been using a lot of Phoenix. You know, I've been using my dorm team differently than how you use it on the major. So I know that you don't see a lot of NorCal Morgans out there, but there's a lot of Morgans now in NorCal that that you just don't see on stream. Like Shady K is playing Morgan, Doom Virgil. Crisis is playing Morgan, Dante. Hybing is playing Morgan, Doom also. So I have a lot of tricks now.
If I can, a quick follow-up. At the same time, though, there aren't the same quality of Morgan. Like, you can make a case that Jay Rosa is a decent Mora Doom player because he's so random. Or Dominion, even though it's not Doom, it's still Mora Strange. What Chris G does so well, though, is that he's able to convert on a hit confirm from almost anywhere. And how do you prepare for that?
No one's taking away that Chris G is right now the best Marvel player. He's #1 with the rankings. But I really studied all my losses against him. But I feel like overall I beat him more in all the tournaments we ever played. I beat him a lot more than he's beaten me. But lately in the last 2 tournaments he beat me. But I really respect Chris G's game because he put Morgan on the map. And Dominion is a very smart person. But aside from other Morgan Doom players, I feel like they're really fraudulent. You know,
I agree.
They're getting sponsored by the character, not actually their skill. So.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, we'll let you get back to it here. Checking in with Dan on what's going on. This match has just concluded. We're getting set up again. How's TSM doing here? They've had a big day. How's their play doing?
They're doing really good. They're just continuing on their 3-0 at LCS here. Now I think if you count these two, it is about 5-0. The competition does look pretty even. The other team is giving them a run for their money. I don't know, can they keep this winning spree up?
We'll see. We've got a new slate of characters in there. Looks like they're firing it up. Over here, we have the next Call of Duty match getting set up. I'm going to give away some headphones real quick, though. SteelSeries Siberia V2 full-size headset. If that means anything to you, they look really fancy. They're probably pretty good. And this one's going to Rico. Where is Rico? Because you have won some headphones, if you can come up here and receive them. It's this guy. Grab one of these guys. T-Squared calling an audible on what you're getting, actually, because he's the man behind the merch. And we're going to have a question from you, sir. Step up to the microphone.
Hey, my name's Griffin, and this question is for TSM, but I guess Dyrus would like to answer this probably. Just my guess, based on the question.
Go for it.
All right, so what's your favorite kind of sandwich?
What sandwich?
Favorite kind of sandwich. It's important.
On a 1 out of 10, how important is this?
10 is your favorite sandwich? What?
No. Like, okay, hold on. I need to think about this.
All right, you can ask any of
Like
them.
sandwich-
Anyone who has a favorite sandwich up there. then.
Sandwich from where?
Like
any
dream sandwich. Dream sandwich.
I'm gonna need some time to think about that.
All right, you can answer that later. Then I'll be back in line later. You can think about it.
All right, he's gonna mull this one over. You guys are gonna start the match, yes? No, you're not gonna start the match. You're just gonna sit here for a while and not play League of Legends. All right, next question, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Shyla. My question is for X Special.
X Special.
I main support Sona, and I was wondering if you had any tips on how I could be a better support.
Yeah, okay, so Sona is one of those champions where you can be very aggressive and just do a lot in lane that a lot of people don't do. And so my tip would be to be very aggressive when you can, but try not to die too much, that's very important, and try best to get some kills. Not sure about that.
Thank you, folks. Quick update on the giveaways. We're going to be doing the major raffle towards the end of the night, and the headphones. The issue with the headphones was that the pros are actually using those currently, so we can't give them away till the end of the night. But we're going to give away another mouse pad right now to someone whose name isn't here, and that name is folded up real tight. I can't read it. Patrick Lamb. Patrick Lamb. Where you at, man? Come win a mouse pad. Is there a Patrick Lamb in the house? Oh, he's coming. He's making his way up here. All right. Free stuff. Next question.
All right, so my question's for Dyrus.
All right. He's still mulling over that sandwich question. I don't know.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Earlier today, I went to like the Riot panel about not raging so much and like sportsmanship when you're playing. I was wondering if you went there and there's anything you would change after hearing about that.
That I heard from the Riot panel?
Yeah, like being less ragey and...
I was not there, but I definitely encourage it not to be ragey, and I've done it before in the past, and I've done it before recently.
Well, everyone does, I mean.
Yeah, but solo queue is very, very frustrating, especially if you're streaming with zero delay and people ghost you, and you don't even know if they're ghosting you or not. And in Challenge or ELO, it's not really any different from any other ELO because there's still people that just mess around. And it's really, really frustrating, so...
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have any techniques for managing the rage when it threatens to consume you?
Just stop playing and take a break. That's it.
Sound advice. All right, let's get the next question.
Hi, I'm Richard.
Hey, Richard, how's it going?
Good.
Are you enjoying PAX?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, I have a question for Dyrus. I know you're still searching your soul for that sandwich, but I got a question for you. What champ would you like to see remade, and if, yeah, why?
I'd like to see Jax remade into an old Jax. I didn't really like the new remake, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing him. And also for the sandwich, I'd probably prefer anything with steak in it.
Sounds nice.
Yes, I like the enthusiasm from this quadrant over here and the clapping. Okay, Let's go check in on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 here real quick. I'm gonna get in the ear of Mr. X to give us an update on how this utter massacre is going.
Yeah, that was a pretty good way to describe it. It's pretty much a massacre out here.
How's the competition been so far for Black Ops 2? This is a game that, it's a little bit popular. A lot of these people play it. You guys seem to be on a roll here.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 is the most popular shooting game right now. I mean, we have a $1 million tournament coming up next month in LA, Beverly Hills, and I mean, no other console game rivals that kind of money right now.
What modes are you guys playing here? What's the playlist like?
Today we're just going to run some hardpoint, probably mostly on Plaza, maybe a little bit on Standoff, and that's pretty much the mode that we play most in competitive.
All right, we're gonna go to the next question in line. You, sir, tell us your name.
I'm Tyler, and this is a question for Odd One. I'm wondering if you guys learned anything new at the World Championship last year? If you learned any new strategies or anything like that, or picked up anything new?
Did you guys learn anything new at the World Championships last year? Was that your question? Was that your question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhat. Mostly the game changed because of the new patches and such, but we now look at the overseas teams much more now because there's more footage of them and more replays and tournaments of them to watch. So we study them much more than we used to because there wasn't as much footage of them now, but yeah, we study them much more now.
Very cool. Looks like we've got full lobbies here for League of Legends, so let's go ahead and get that next match started up. We're going to check in over with Dan in just a second for the pregame analysis, but before we do that, one more question from the audience. You, sir.
My question is for Mr. X Special.
I believe it's Senor X Special.
Senor X Special, my apologies. So, out of the, I think, 3 or 4 girls that came up here, they all main support. So, obviously, the most feminine position is support. What do you think the most manly position is? And don't say support.
Well, I mean, I'll have to answer to your previous comment first. Of course, it's not that support is the least manly; it's that we just get the most girls.
You win.
Questionable science and gender role fulfillment in League of Legends. Thank you for your
Question still not answered, but okay.
All right, Dan, you got anything to tell me about this match coming up? Let's check in over here.
All right, so the third game is about to go underway. If you look at both the blue and purple team, what you want to look for in ARAM is how strong are these comps, early game, mid game, late game, and where we should capitalize. Depending on what type of champions we have. You know, looking at the blue team, we have Ziggs, Pantheon, Caitlyn, Malzahar, Warwick. Generally, Ziggs is really strong early game. If he can capitalize on that, he's going to be able to put the purple team on the edge. And then you add Caitlyn in there with the long range and the traps, that's a lot more pressure. So the way the purple team needs to answer this is they want to max that crow on Fiddle. If they can't get close, they can bounce that damage to the back line. If Veigar can get that stun down and get that meteor on them, that would be a lot of poke. Other than that, Vayne, I don't see doing a lot. Malphite, 2 melee to go in there and do the ground slam for damage, so he might opt to max that Q damage first. And Kale just really needs to get his Righteous Fury up and just start swinging at people. And as soon as they hit 6, they got to be careful for that Warwick. They got to be careful for that Malzahar. That's a lot of suppression. Melee cannot go in. You have to have the Fiddlesticks engaged. So rushing that Hourglass on Fiddlesticks is going to be very important. So if Purple Team plays this right, they do have an advantage in team comp. But as experienced pro, I think TSM might be able to pull it out still anyways.
All right, thanks, Dan. We'll check in a few moments once that match is underway. We're going to go back to the question line right now after I pull another name out of the hat for another SteelSeries mousepad. And that name is going to be Bobby. Bobby, where are you at? Is there a Bobby? Bobby, come get your mousepad, homie, or it's going to someone else. Are you Bobby, or do you just want the mouse pad? You gotta get your name in the box. Bobby going once. Bobby going twice. Sorry, Bobby. Bobby had to leave, maybe? I don't know. No mouse pad for Bobby, but if you're Kyle Kakiza, why is your name in here again? Man, you already won a mouse pad. I don't know if that's supposed to be back in there or not. Jody Robinson might be doing some schemery. I want to pull a new name. Peter Lamb, why? These are all the same names. What's going on here? Maybe they played multiple times. Here we go. Axel from Kingdom Hearts wins a mouse pad and is also the best dressed dude inside here, if he is even still here. Where are those red spikes at? All right, come on off here, man, and get your mouse pad. And you, it's question time.
My name is Maggie, and I main mid. Thank you very much. And my question is for Reginald.
Reginald, here I come, buddy.
My question is, do you think that Gragas should have got the sunbathing skin today instead of Leona?
Gragas should have what?
Do you think that Gragas should have got the sunbathing skin today instead of Leona?
What skin? I don't even know what skin you're talking about.
Oh, the new skin was released today. She's like half naked.
Oh, I don't even use skins ever. That's a hard question. I don't know. I'm not a person that looks at skins or use skins or buys skins. But yeah, support Riot. Buy skins, guys. Buy skins, everyone. I really don't know.
Well, thank you.
There we go. A call to vote with your dollars if you like playing League of Legends. People make that game and need to earn money. Buy some stuff from them. Next question. Let's go.
Hi, my question's for Darius, and I was wondering, prior to becoming a pro gamer, what did you want to be? What did you want to do with your life?
While becoming a pro gamer, what? When I was young, I wanted to be a policeman, and then as I grew up, I saw in demos that there's video game testers who did reviews, and I wanted to do that. And then college came up, and if there's anything in college, it'd be related to computers, so like computer or game design and such. Other than that, if none of that worked out, I'd be doing plumbing with my dad in the family business.
And there you have it. I heard some hollering back there. Do you guys have opinions you want to express? No? No opinions? You want to put the game up there? All right, we're going to check in with the game. We're going to head over to Dan. I'm going to jump down here. Woo! Dan, coming your way. I want you to tell me what's going on in this match. Give the folks their taste.
So right off the bat, TSM has already gone First Blood. Veigar overextended a little bit. Let's just go over the items that each team has right now. If you look at TSM's item, they have the Kage's Lucky Pick onto Ziggs. Generally, if you start off with a Kage's Pick in ARAM, you're gonna want to see them transition that to the Morello's Nomicron. That gives a lot of damage, a lot of regeneration, and a lot of cooldown. That cooldown regeneration will allow him to poke very heavily into the 6 to 10 minute mark. Scrolling down, you see Pantheon with the Brutalizer. He's looking to do a lot of damage and just look for those kills. Actually, Pantheon just went in there looking for a kill, jumps in Suicide, does pick up a kill onto Malphite Special. Very low as well, does have the flash, Bane Flash for him into the wrong position. Special will be able to back out of there. Lastly, let's go down to Caitlyn. You see that Avarice Blade. Normally in ARAM, if you start off with an Avarice Blade, you're not really looking to get the extra gold from killing minions. It's more of, I know I'm going to go into a static shift. I'm looking for that AoE splash damage, maybe poke and bounce damage to the back line. So he's looking for that static shift as a first item. And then moving on to Malzahar, he's got that Tears of the Goddess. He knows he's going to want to spam those Voidlings, having it come out. Pantheon jumping onto Van, quick give, backs out. And it looks like Purple Team is gonna get dove on. Reginald going in, trying to pick up a kill. Pantheon chaosing another one. The stun goes down, not quite enough. Another spear, triple kill for Pantheon. Right now, Blue Team is just going hyper aggressive. They're able to pick up a lot of early kill, taking him down, putting a lot of pressure onto that early tower. With those 6 kills in that early tower, TSM is gonna look to snowball this really hard. As soon as they die their first rotation, Purple Team is gonna be in big trouble. They have a lot of gold in that bank right now. So I'm gonna pass the mic back to my buddy over here.
All right, thanks, Dan. We're gonna keep that match going, and we're gonna go back to the question line. Step up, red-haired lady. Go ahead.
My name is Sheila, and my question is for X
A
Special.
little bit closer, please.
My name is Sheila, and my question is for X Special.
It's for who?
X Special.
All right, X Special.
Now, I main 80 carry personally, and I know you said that you were a sad hamster. Can I make you a happy hamster?
You being here, I'm very happy. Thank you.
Oh my. All right, next question. Please do not offer to make anyone a happy hamster.
No, I won't be doing that. My question is for the odd one.
Yes, the odd one.
What was the question?
He hasn't asked it yet. I just came over to shove the microphone in your face.
All right, so I've noticed how in solo queue you always have those bad games where either one or more lanes will lose their lane. As a jungle, I've been seeing myself playing jungle more recently. I've been going around trying everything. What do you offer for tips as to choosing what lanes to help, as in top or mid, if they're both losing?
There's like a few factors, like how aggressive the enemy lane is. Like counter ganks are usually really strong, it's really easy to get kills, but if that's not possible, then usually you just gank the strongest lane that can get kills. But if a lane, like if the enemy lane plays really aggressive on one of your losing lanes, that's a really easy choice to counter gank, because it's likely you'll get a kill there or save your team. So often you just have to figure out which lanes are aggressive. If there's none, then you just go for the you just go for the
Killed while answering a question. What a way to go.
That was my goal.
you usually just go for the lane that you can get a kill in or do some real damage.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Keep the question train rolling. Step up to the mic, young man.
Hi, I'm Trevor. I have a question for Dyrus.
Here you go.
Dyrus, if you could be sleeping right now instead of gaming, would you?
Yes.
That's a no-brainer. All right, we got one more question in line, and then we're going to go check in with these other games here. Go ahead, Mr. Man.
All right, mine's for Reginald.
Reginald, here we go.
I was wondering, I main Anivia. Do you have any tips on pre-6 farming?
Yo, stop playing her, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, with Anivia, you want tips with farming, right? Oh crap, so much noise around me. So can you repeat that question one more time?
Since I main Anivia, do you have any tips on pre-6 farming?
Oh, so pre-6 farming, so that's really the hardest thing with Anivia is because her attacks animation is really hard to learn. I think that you just have to practice it. I would recommend practicing normal games first or custom games. Just lasting with her till 6, because once you hit 6, you get blue, you just farm all day. But before that, it's really difficult, and like for someone like me, I miss a lot of CS on Anivia too, so I would just recommend playing her a lot more and just like autoing creeps just to get used to her attack speed and range.
Okay. And does anyone have a silver Sharpie that I can borrow? Yeah? Okay. Just come to me.
Get that man a silver Sharpie. We're going to go check in on Black Ops 2. Fear Assassin, I want a game update here. I see the number 100 and I see the number 2. I think things are going all right for you guys.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now.
All right, you're competing in 2 weeks. Big Call of Duty tournament. What do you do to prepare for that kind of thing?
It's just getting in really good scrims with your team and putting in a lot of hours before the event. That helps a lot. And just even watching other people's streams, learning.
What do you do to unwind during that time when you are not black opping?
I like to work out, I like to go fishing, I just like to do sports, stuff like that. Keep my mind off gaming when I do game too long, so.
Tell the folks, what's your loadout now that you're rocking, and how's that going to differ from what you play in the tournament coming up?
I'm generally a assault rifle player, but since I'm playing on split screen, it is kind of hard to see far away, so I'm using a submachine gun with PDW.
Got to adapt to the situation. Mrs. Violence, you got the whole screen to yourself. What tactics are you employing in this total domination?
Just play like I used to, I guess. Focus on my shot, I guess, because I know my teammates are going to do their best. There's no need to really even worry about it.
Very relaxed over here, getting double kills, no big deal. Sorry, triple kill. My eternal apologies, Kelly.
An escort drone, come on.
Well, let's see some escort droning then.
In, all done. That's all you gotta do is call it in. So easy. Now I have a helicopter following me around. But I really like score streaks actually in this game, and I really like the meta game that's now involved with Call of Duty. It's never been implemented before now, and as you can see, I just got a escort drone. Kill, go me. So it's a lot of fun.
Are you going to be playing in that tournament in 2 weeks?
Negative. I will be covering it though with GameSpot.
Excellent. That is a quality website for cool people. All right, folks, this is going to be the last Black Ops 2 match, and then there's one more Black Ops 2 match, and then we're switching over to Halo 4. Got a whole new set of pros ready to hit the floor here, but we're going to check in with F-Champ, the hardest working man in this room. He has been cranking through opponents. The dude is on his feet. He is punching so many people. Since 9 o'clock, are you gonna be working the show floor tomorrow, or are you gonna be like sleeping till 1?
No, I'm gonna be there at 9 o'clock again until closing of PAX. So I'll be in the Newegg booth.
What are you gonna be doing there?
I was playing everybody. Like I was doing the same exact thing I'm doing here. I have a Beat a Pro challenge in my own booth. So imagine I'm playing everybody for the whole day.
Do you ever get like repetitive stress, injuries, wrist problems?
I actually do. Look at my wrist, like this part. Look.
Yeah, we put the show that. Turn it outside. And
I got this like 2 months. Look, it's bleeding now. Like, look, like, no, you're not aiming right. There you go. See that? Wow.
Gross. It's the sacrifices you've got to make to be a pro, ladies and gentlemen.
Carpal tunnel, everything, you know. But it's good. It's okay. Money's good.
And I heard you were starting a little mess on Twitter recently. What are you doing? You stirring up trouble?
Yeah, some Mortal Kombat issues, you know, the community, you know, trying to pump up the game. So, you know, we gotta do what you gotta do. I'm an entertainer, personality, top player.
If people want to follow you on Twitter, that is?
F-Champ Ryan.
F-Champ Ryan, there we go. All right, I'll let you get into your next match. We're gonna check in with Dan on this League of Legends match here. Dan, what's up?
So this is getting quite a late game. Normally late game does not arrive that early. It's only 11 minutes in the game, but both teams are pretty damn farm. And the inhibitor is about to drop right now. I think especially just jumped into the double turret. What that does is since he is jumping in suiciding, that will not give his spree to the other team. So what he's looking for is that going back, buying, getting that power spike, and then just continue this push on. So the inhib does drop on the purple team. Odd One's gonna drop. What that does is once all of TSM dies, that's gonna give them a reset. That's gonna give them an opportunity to go back and buy. And the next push could be very, very deadly for the purple team.
All right, Dan, thanks for the update. We're gonna keep that up on screen, and we're gonna go to a quick question from supportive dad. Step right up, my man.
Hi, I want to ask another question. I'd like you to mic up the TSM team manager, because I'd like to know what it's like to manage a group of professional gamers, and you know, what are the challenges and what are the rewards of doing that?
Team manager, step on over here, my man. Introduce yourself to the folks.
Hey, I'm Jack. And what was the question?
What are the challenges and the rewards of managing a group of team gamers?
The reward has been, over the last year and a half, it's been amazing to watch League grow, and the fan participation has been fantastic. It's been really an honor to work with these young men. They're actually a fantastic group of guys, and they're working really hard to really elevate the sport. The sponsors have been fantastic. It's been great working with GameSpot. So really working with all these people has been a fantastic opportunity. I really am happy to do it.
Cool.
Cool, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, next question in just 1 second. It's mousepad giveaway time. Freddie Garcia. Where are you at, Freddie? Come on, buddy, you got a mousepad coming your way. And while I give it away, you ask the next question.
All right, my name is Michael. My question's for Odd One.
Odd One, got another question for you from Michael. I'm coming over. Go ahead and ask him.
All right, recently there's been a little explosion in Jungle Nasus.
A little bit louder, please.
There's been a recent explosion in Jungle Nasus. I know mainly that's because of the buff for when he kills the large minions with his siphoning strike. But what exactly does he bring to a team? Because he doesn't have any hard CC or any interrupts or anything. He just has a good slow. So
So yeah, what do you bring to a team? If you max a Spirit Fire early, it's minus 40 armor, which is massive for any team with AD or AD caster. Also, yeah, Wither is basically like anyone who dies, like say Aurelia, Nocturne, will just get withered for 95% of their move speed and their attack speed. So that's also really massive. But the thing to note is you only have to put one level in the queue to make it really powerful, because like if you have Nasus Q and then you build it up and you only have one level in it, it could possibly do 300 damage. So for a level 1 spell that does 300 damage, that's pretty massive. So you can put your skill points into different skills instead of doing Q, because a level 1 spell does 300 damage is really, really strong. But Nasus has good wave clear. He's really strong damage-wise and durability. And Wither is just really strong against single divers. So he doesn't have like a lot of CC, but his Wither is good to protect his AD carry.
All right. Thank you.
All right. We're going to have another question here.
Yeah, hi. My question is for Reginald.
All right, we'll get Reginald in a second. They're bidding these guys farewell.
Yeah, my question
GG
is...
and all that. Go ahead.
All right. And my question is in this meta of where junglers have instant gap closers, do you think that champions like high-risk champions like Brand or Syndra are still viable in mid lane?
Syndra and who?
Syndra and Brand.
Zara?
Brand.
Brand?
Yeah.
So at this point, like I think that wards are really cheap, and it doesn't really matter what you play mid, as long yeah, I definitely think they're viable for once. I think that if you play a champion without escape, you just need to buy wards and you should be fine.
All right, thank you.
Cool, cool, cool. It's mousepad giveaway time. While we get the next League of Legends competitors up there. Good luck. All right, T squared. Going for the giveaway. Here you go, buddy. If you mispronounce the name, they get 2.
We got a guy from Canada, RJ.
RJ, he gave him an easy one. Nice work. All right, we got our last Call of Duty match coming up. Any Call of Duty questions? Any Black Ops 2 questions? Questions for Black Ops 2, folks? I will go directly to you if you raise your hand with a Black Ops. You.
Anyone can answer this. What's the best support package, thingamabob?
You're all going to have to answer this one.
Are you talking about like anchoring? Favorite anchor support package? Thingamabob. Trophy system rocks it, dude. I definitely swear by trophy system because you get that sentry gun, it's well protected. And I always rock the M8 when I'm anchoring, so good support also has slightly of a submachine gun style of a weapon, so I rock overkill, and it's a lot of fun, dude. Or yeah, a lot of people rock FAL. What do you like, Assassin?
Yeah, I was gonna say that the FAL in this game, if you have a fast trigger finger, it's probably the best assault rifle, hands down.
No, definitely. X, what do you rock?
I usually rock the M8 or the AN94 is really good too, and you gotta have the dual caps.
Oh God, yeah, we forgot dual caps, man. Sorry. Yeah, I can't go wrong without dual cap 40s. Here you go, Chris.
All right, I'm taking one more Black Ops 2 question from this guy with all the buttons on his jacket, hoodie. All right, what's your question?
You brought up the subject of the M8. My question is, what's the trick to the M8? I use the MSMC all the time, and every time I switch to that M8, it seems like I'm bombing my bullets at the wrong place because everybody else kicks my ass with it.
Who's got the answer for the M8 question? You can do, Mrs. Violence.
I love Call of Duty. Okay, so online Call of Duty is a completely different game than like on LAN, like what we're playing right now. So online, the M8 takes a lot of skill because it's not a 1 burst anymore, it's a 2 to 3. So a lot of people rock the AN94 because it's a brutalizing assault rifle, and like you're going from a sub to an AR, so your distance radius is all jacked up, but that's what it is. It's all online. So like right here, we can 1 burst somebody, but online, no. It's like 3 bursts, and that's just too much. So I always rock select fire online with my M8. That might help you out. So I hope that helps.
That was literally a pro tip. All right. We have got 3 names pulled, 3 mouse pads going out. We've got the first one, Reese Erickson. Come on up. Hakuna Matata, not a real name, but if you wrote that down, you win a mouse pad anyways. And David C. Reese. Who else is coming up? David C. or Hakuna Matata? Hakuna Matata. David C. We got a David C. No mouse pad for David C. Instead, the lucky winner is Jeremy Aiken. Oh my goodness. Jeremy, where are you? Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Next question.
My name is Nathan, and my question is for the odd one.
All right, Nathan. Your question for the odd one, who you were staring down earlier during your previous match. Odd one, question coming in for you.
In your opinion, who do you think the best jungler is for solo queue?
For solo queue, right now it's probably Hecarim. He just runs around really fast and kills people, and people just don't know how to deal with it. So he's usually the top pick for solo queue right now. It's either him or Vi. Vi is very strong in solo queue because no one can deal with that damage and gank power, but Hecarim's really good because he can engage like a Mumu, but he does more damage than a Mumu, so he's very strong in solo queue because of that. And since your team, like when they see a running horse running at the enemy, they'll follow it, so that's why you should play in solo queue. So
all right, thank you.
Probably. No problem.
Okay, folks, we are going to go over and check in with Ryan Ramirez, F-Champ, because he is going to be playing his last match of the night here at the Beat the Pros panel, PAX East 2013. Black Ops 2 game is starting up. We'll check in with you in a minute. But first, we're going to give the folks one last taste of UMVC 3.
Sleep. It's time to sleep, dude.
Not yet, man. You got to do the game thing one more time.
I said got to? All right.
Yeah. All right, stay. Do you need a little?
All right, we got to try it. We got to try our hardest. Hey, are you going to go to that curse party?
I don't know, man. You going to get me in?
I got badges, but yeah, I can't use it because I'm going to go to sleep. So I'm sleeping for real. So I'm just going to knock out, you know, because I'm this 9 hours, you know, for tomorrow.
So yes, I am going to go and impersonate you. Any tips?
All right, you can do that. You can do that. You know, just try to cuss a lot, you know, and don't be nice to people. Try to be mean.
You are definitely a total jerk, as we've all seen tonight. Just kidding, my man. All right, let's see this match. Dr. Doom, Ghost Rider, Phoenix. It's Ghost Rider. You're switching it up.
I know, right? Because I love this character, but too bad he's just so bad. But, you know, this is the best way for me to try it, you know? Do it in casuals. Like you know he has a motorcycle? Look. And it hits. It's crazy, right?
That's a pretty nice ride.
I don't know. Is that a Harley or what?
Heavily aftermarket modified. I don't know what kind of shop you can get that stuff done at.
I know.
What makes Ghost Rider so no good for competitive play?
Because he doesn't have any movement. He has to stay grounded, and the game is mostly air-based, you know? Or like at least requires a good wave dash. But his jump is terrible, so I would play him if he was a lot better. But since you play competitively, you're kind of required to play a good team because your sponsors are not gonna be happy. It's like, you know, I'm keep on losing. It's like, why is that? It's because I'm using a shitty character, you know? You can't really use that reason.
Not so much. You got to you got to play to win.
All right, shouts to Complexity, Sound Blaster, New Egg. You guys are the best.
All right, let's get a big round of applause for F-Champ for rocking it today at Beat the Pros. Thank you so much, Ryan Ramirez. If you folks want to see the man in action tomorrow, if you didn't get a chance to fight him, the New Egg booth tomorrow on the show floor.
3 days. Come over.
3 days straight of this guy taking on all comers. All right, let's check in with the last Call of Duty Black Ops 2 match of the night. And this one is also not going well at all. 86-1. 89-1. Is it going to go 100-1? Mr. X, get it there. Don't blow it, dude.
Yeah, it's going to go probably 250-1 at this point. What do you think, Assassin?
I don't know. They just need to use some better weapons and actually go into the hard point.
actually go into the hard point. It's tough when Mrs. Violence is just cleaning y'all up. I understand. It's challenging.
Reloading.
All right, X, you died in shame and ignominy.
It happens to everybody every once in a while. It's Call of Duty.
What is your favorite part about being a pro gamer, man?
I like the travel, so the traveling is fun, and just the competition between the players. I mean, once you get to the highest level, it's so intense, and I mean, every match, the money's pretty good too, you can't lie.
What's the farthest place you've traveled for a tournament?
For a tournament?
Or just in the course of your pro gamery?
I mean, I've been everywhere, all over the United States. I went to Istanbul, I've been to Germany, so...
I don't know what's making that noise. Stop it! Sorry.
That Xbox over there has been in trouble for a while. They're at the tank. They're getting desperate.
All right, this match is gonna be over pretty soon, I think. But we're gonna check in on League of Legends match, not quite up yet. So we're gonna go to a question from the audience. Yes, you. Step up to the mic.
Hello.
Hello to you.
This is for the odd one.
The odd one. Yes. Possibly the most questioned individual in this room tonight. Odd one, what is it about you, man? Magical. Go ahead.
As a Canadian, that's right. How do you feel about carrying these Americans on your team all the time?
I don't know, it's a hard job, but it's our duty as a Canadian to carry them to victory.
Someone's got to do it, right?
Yeah. None of the rules.
Yeah! How many Canadians do we have out here tonight? Woo! A fair amount. All right. Welcome, neighbors. Next question.
Hello, my name is Victor, and can I ask 2 questions? Because I actually left a game to come here. I left one of my Dominion games.
Victor left his Dominion game to come here.
Yeah, to CTS.
We're going to give him 2 questions.
All right, thank
Victor,
you.
go.
My first question is for everyone.
No, everyone cannot answer a
All
question.
right,
Only one person can.
X Special.
X Special.
Did you want to go to the Curse after party today, or not really?
Do you want to go to the Curse after party today, or not really? I'm not sure if he's asking you there or not. Just your personal party preference.
I'm not even sure what that implies, but I am probably gonna be too busy, and I just got first blood.
You know, getting first blood keeps a man busy. Next question
And
that
it's
you have.
for the odd one.
Yeah.
In solo queue, if you're getting kills for your lanes as a jungler,
Can you
and
speak up a little bit, Victor?
if you're getting kills for your lane, and after laning phase your team's doing well, but they start throwing multiple times, what can you do to help keep the game together?
Yeah, you mostly, obviously you don't rage, that probably make your team do worse, but usually you just try to group your team up and tell them to group up and get objectives. Also, you can just ward the map so they see the enemy and they're not completely blind when they walk in. But yeah, aside from that, it's mostly try to force your team to group, because if you have an advantage, you can win by just grouping up 5 versus 5, because you should win. You should be able to take towers and Baron and such. Oh yeah, avoid Baron and solo queue. Baron and solo queue is a trap, so never ever get it. But yeah, it's mostly just warding and pushing down towers and having your team group up. So you just have to stay safe until all 5 of you are on the map, and then you just push out. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, Odd One. Now, folks, we're going to give a fond farewell to our Call of Duty Black Ops 2 pros who've been kicking butt all night. Why don't y'all stand up, holler at your audience, tell them what your names is, what your Twitter handles is, say some stuff to the folks.
Just want to say thanks so much for coming out and watching us play. This is like a privilege and an honor and a blessing all in one, and I know these guys can definitely agree. You guys can all follow all of us on Twitter. I'm at Mrs. Violence, MRSVIOLENCE. Damn, I spelled that fast. Woo! And Bobby Assassin.
Yeah, you can follow me at Assassin, or you can check out my YouTube channel, Assassin TV, and Assassin's with a 1 instead of an I, so.
How about the Cat Assassin video? And you can follow me at MLG Mr. X, and check out for Rage and Fear at COD Championships, April 5th to 7th.
Fantastic. One more round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, to our Black Ops 2 pros. All right, we are getting our Halo 4. Have one of those Halo games. You guys are playing ODST, is that right? Reach, yeah, that's T-Squared's favorite. Combat Evolved. Only the Fat Duke controller. The Duke. All right, we're going to do a quick check-in with Dan on the League of Legends match before we introduce our Halo 4 pros while they get set up real quick. Dan, how you holding up, buddy? How's the match going?
I'm doing pretty good, and this match is underway right now. Just the pros said, we're tired of winning. It's time to start beating up on each other. So they actually split up. Oh, Reginald face checking that against Odd1. Odd1 knocking him up, and it looks like Quinn picks up the first blood. I hear a lot of trash talk once in a while how Xpecial should replace him mid, and he's just further cementing that right there. Actually, Xpecial drops down to Savage Peaches, returning that 1-1. So what the teams is right now, Xpecial and Odd1 split up. So they are versus Dyrus, Wild Turtle, and Reginald on the opposite team, just to even things out a little bit. So this game should be a lot closer. If you just straight up look at the composition, you know, you have Quinn, Alistar, Amumu, Warwick, and Cho'Gath versus Zyra, Jace, Aurelia, Darius, and Poppy. The Jace poke is going to be immense. The Zyra poke is going to be immense. So the purple team does have a slight advantage in the first 6 to 8 minutes of the game, but as soon as it drags a little bit later, you're going to see that Amumu ult coming into play and being a lot more effective. However, Aurelia is going to scale incredibly. Darius is going to scale incredibly. So, you know, the window of opportunity for blue team should be in that about 10 to 15 minutes. If they can't end it in around that time, you're going to start seeing purple team coming back and making a stand and actually start face rolling them just because of the composition and how it's going to play out.
Thank you, Dan. This is going to be our last League of Legends match of the night, folks. We are running very close to the hard cap of when the fine folks here running PAX East, the awesome enforcers that you all know so well, are going to give us the boot because we are going to have to get out of here. So we're getting one Halo 4 match set up currently. We are going to do a giant deluge of free giveaway stuff. And for you folks who have been sticking with us watching online, we're going to give you the information on trivia, how to win some stuff. But first off, we're going to fire off one quick question. You, go. Go.
All right, my question is for the odd one, because he carries countries. So my question is, when you're jungling, I'm just wondering if you accidentally like give double buffs to mid lane and die, like what's your first reaction to it? How do you like get back from that?
It's probably one of the worst feelings in the world. Your mid starts blaming you for losing. Usually what I try to do to salvage that is I try to gank that lane to alleviate pressure from our mid lane, because obviously your lane's going to lose because you just gave them double buff. But the best way to stop the enemy from pressuring your guy is to gank mid and basically try to keep them down and stop pressuring out. So yeah, if you ever... Obviously, don't panic, because they'll probably be yelling at you for giving double buff, but you should just keep a clear head and try to alleviate pressure off the lane you gave double buff to.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to stop in at the prize booth real quick. I want to fire off some mouse pads, so if you hear your name, holler and come up and get one. Connor Garrett. Connor Garrett. If I don't hear a holler, I'm going on to the next name. No Connor. Sorry, buddy. Albert Lau. Albert, I saw your hand, so I will forgive you for not hollering as I requested. You're welcome. Linden L. Sorry, man, it was folded right on the O. Here you go. Okay. We're getting Halo 4 set up real quick, but we are running real close to the end. So let me holler at the online audience real quick. Folks, we got some stuff to give away to you. So what you're going to need to do is this. Given the themes and popularity of the questions tonight, you're going to need to pick a pro gamer, compose a sandwich named after them, send it in an email to community@gamespot.com, and then we're going to pick the best sandwiches, send you guys some prizes. So again, community@gamespot.com. Send your name and mailing address, name of a pro gamer you saw here tonight, and a sandwich that you have composed named after them. Bonus points for deliciousness.
And we'll post the results online
Where, Jody?
on GameSpot.com under the forums.
GameSpot forums, you'll see the results there for winning free stuff. And let's just rattle through some more raffle stuff right now as Halo match gets started up. Here we go into the pit of names. This one is sticky. Nathan Rowe. Nathan. Nope, no Nathan. Not happening. Mark Walsh. That's somebody up here. Here you go, Mark. It's under your chair.
That's dedication.
Hyro. Someone had trouble writing his or her name, but it looks like Hyro. Hyro. Nope. Nothing for you. What's that? We're gonna give away a mouse? A mouse to Jimmy Nasser. Yes, Jimmy, the first of these Steel Series. Sensei. Oh, I got dueling cameras competing over who's gonna get the best angle. Ladies, can we get a quick, and gentlemen, can we get a quick round of applause for Andy Bauman and Werner von Goff, the cameramen. Been working it tonight, bringing it to you. These guys are champs. Everyone's just gonna look at your mouse. Did you actually want to take it? There you go. It's all yours. All right, T Squared, how are we doing over here with the Halo 4 setup, man?
We're about 30 seconds away from getting our game on.
All right, then let's go down the line. Why don't you introduce yourself and your fellow pro Halo 4 gamers?
So I'm Tom T Squared Taylor. I've been playing Halo professionally for 10 years, Halo 3 national champion, and these are my old school teammates, man. We got Strong Side, who just won the Virgin Gaming truck, $75,000 truck right here. Introduce yourself, Side. Tell everybody about you.
My name is Michael Cavanaugh. I'm 24 years old, and my name is Strongside. I just recently won the Virgin Gaming Tournament online, $75,000 2013 Ford Raptor, and I should be getting that soon. I literally won a truck, so yeah, I'm stoked about that. I'm just waiting on getting that, and probably just play Halo in there. I guess there's a few TVs. I'll just hook up an Ethernet, run it outside my house or something. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I've been on Final Boss and competing in over 30 tournaments at Major League Gaming, and yeah, that's just a little bit about me. So,
very cool. And the last of our Halo pros here.
What up, guys? I'm legit Brian Rizzo, and I've been competing at MLG tournaments since I was 15. Wow, it's been about 8 years now, and you know, I still have hope for Halo, and I hope with some of these title updates, and you know, with the help of 343 Industries, you know, we can bring Halo back. And I love this game, and if you love it too, you got to show your support. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, quick round of applause for all our Halo pros being so patient tonight, dealing with our technical issues here in the Arachnid Theater. Thanks to all y'all for sticking around. We're going to be giving these away very, very shortly. And actually, we should probably do that like right now, I'm guessing. So, because we are going to get the boot. You guys are, how's this game going? Do more killing of each other and finish that game. All right, AJ Seedorf, AJ? Is there an AJ in the house? No. No, AJ, nothing for you. Already read that name. Foggles. There's a human being going by Foggles, who is super excited to have won a mousepad. Come on up here, Foggles. And joining you for mousepad glory will be Alex Christopherson. These are mousepads. One for you. And one for you, Alex. Thanks to T Squared and Steel Series for hooking all these things up. Jacob Shadwick. Jacob Shadwick, where are you? You are right there. Mouse. You're welcome. Zach Shaper. Zach. Sweet hat, Zach. Get up here and grab a mouse pad. We've also got Nathan Phillips. Nathan Phillips. No, Nathan Phillips. Alexander DeTuro. Alexander, congratulations. Jacob Ryan is next. Is there a Jacob Ryan in the house winning a mouse pad? Oh my God! Free pack stuff, David V. David V, come into the winner's circle. Not literally a circle, that is a figure of speech. Come get a mouse pad. Martin C, Martian C, you are a Martian.
Martian.
All right, Martian. What is this costume, man? You said something and I didn't hear it, but that was a cool outfit.
Brian Graves.
Yes, Brian Graves, I think.
No, Brian. League of Legends, come on. Brian Graves.
Everyone's yelling at me and I can't understand them. Nick C, come and win a mouse pad. Nick C? No? Just a dude named Brian. That's what he's dressed up as. It is late, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Kamer Lau ready. Kamer Lau ready. We're done. All right, we got so I'm getting the word. We're just going to do a quick little blast of all this stuff. You guys are going to be packing all this stuff up. Let's get Ryan McDonald, you going to tell me to do something? You want to pass the microphone to you?
I will just say, before we close out, and we are done for the night, thank you so much to everybody that came tonight. Super appreciate it. Thanks to the folks at PAX. Arco was awesome, but we have to go. They got to lock the doors and kick us out, so we're about done. The one thing is, Chris, do you mind hitting the totals real quick up? Let's see how our pros did. You want to run down the line and find out?
All right, absolutely. Let's check in with TSM. What's the report, man? How'd the night go for you guys?
The night for what?
I don't know, man. We're closing up. Give some parting words to your adoring fans out there. Give them a holler.
Thank you all for coming out. What makes pros is you guys, all the fans and such.
Next that line, we've got a melee erupting as Homer Ibarra is literally throwing things and causing serious problems. And cackling with delight. Oh, please don't hurt each other. Be gentle.
Oh, thanks everyone for coming out, and we will be at the Kingston's booth tomorrow and be signing more stuff. Thank you guys for coming out, and thanks for all your support.
Awesome. You can see Team TSM tomorrow. Let's get a farewell.
Farewell. Farewell.
Literal. I love it. Reginald, holler at your people.
I just killed Auto on Nick Special. Thanks for coming out, guys. We had like an awesome time at PAX East, and we're looking forward to going back here next year. So just thank you so much for coming.
All right, and the odd one.
Thanks for coming out. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun too. So rock on, guys, and keep killing Yordles. See you later.
All right, T-Squared throwing out the headphones. Oh gosh. Please do not harm each other or the items in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to GameSpot's Beat the Pros panel here at PAX East 2013. Let me hear a big yell. If you yell the loudest, T-Square's going to throw a thing to you. Yo, louder, louder! He's going deep. He's going to wind up with that big left arm. It's bobbling. Oh my goodness, they're down in the chairs. Please don't harm each other. That guy's hair is a dangerous weapon. And that concludes the giveaways. That concludes GameSpot's 2013 PAX East Beat the Pros panel. One last round of applause for everyone up here, please, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for staying all the way to the end. Have a great show.